people often wonder if there are three top things an autistic person might say or do in order to be heard or accommodated. And the fact is, autism is a spectrum, and it's a really broad spectrum. And the presentation and needs of people at different points on the spectrum can seem totally different. Some autistic people do not speak at all, and they may need devices to facilitate communication. For example, I routinely see autistic people that will tap out messages on an iPad, and then the iPad will say a sentence. Other people who do not speak have more severe cognitive challenges, and they might not be able to communicate via an iPad, and they might need they might need different kinds of support in order to be able to communicate. And for some, communication really remains elusive, and that's a big problem. Then you will have other autistic people who are very verbal and articulate, and they might need practical coaching, what's appropriate to say or what's not appropriate to say. Some people with good language skills might be oblivious to body language or unspoken cues. And so they might need help understanding how the rest of their body is engaging you when they're talking. And for example, if they don't understand personal space or body language, they could be saying a thing to you that's seemingly inoffensive and friendly. And if you felt that they were just moving closer and closer to you, you might feel threatened, even though there was no threatening intention and there was no threat in their words. And that could be an example of how you'd have a communication breakdown there. So autistic people might need a really wide range of communication help, and the help for one person might be of no use to another. So there is no universal answer there. Autistic people also often have organizational challenges. They call that executive function. And we could have a wide variety of cognitive challenges, and that's what might make us ask for help taking tests or help needing quiet space because we might be vulnerable to sensory overload. There again, there is no single answer that we would want. I guess what it comes down to is we have a lot of different needs, but if you take each of those things that we ask for, like flexibility taking tests, or we don't want to be under fluorescent lights because we see the flickering and it upsets us, or we don't want to be in a room with hard concrete walls because the noise sounds like grating fingernails on a chalkboard, or we might need special tutoring to gather up all our books and all our matching clothes to come to school. But you know, the fact is, every single student could benefit from all those therapies. So all we really are like the canaries in the coal mine. You know, we say we can't function without these things, but in fact, if you offered those same therapies to every student in school, there's not a one who couldn't potentially benefit from at least some of them. And I think actually, in that light, you could think of it as specialized teaching. Therapy implies, again, you're fixing a broken thing, but every student in a high school needs help with organization.